If you don't have compassion for yourself, you're always frustrated, scolding yourself, realize you don't know what you don't know. So there's something here you're missing, something you're not understanding. But there's a reason why, a logical reason why, you're not doing those things or you're not able to complete those things in the way that you need to. And it's not a lack of discipline. It's not something you're doing wrong. It is outside forces preventing you in some way from doing what you need to do. You need to start to pick apart slowly and meticulously what is in your control. What are things that you could do today to make a change? And if you don't have anything, then get extreme with it. This isn't an exercise where we're going to worry about consequences too much. That part is a later step. Right now, all we're going to worry about is what could you do. This is different from what kind of impact do I want my decisions to have. This is different from I'm a compassionate person and this action doesn't align with me and my values. These questions are really complex, and honestly, they're making it difficult for you to move forward with understanding what decision we're really going to choose here. So we can do that part later, but you really can't help anyone if you're stuck in punishing yourself and guilt. Guilt is like their first line of defense, right? We're already stopping by oppressing ourselves, so no one else even has to do anything to stop us from being successful or being happy or helping others or whatever your values and goals are. So this exercise is a fantasy exercise, always more powerful with journaling, but just understanding that there are actually things you could do in that fantasy made up situation. Examples are, you could leave your husband. You could just go. I'm not saying to do this. I'm saying that it's a fantasy, right? Because nobody having free will of thought ever toppled any empires or had big consequences, right? So just keep going. You could get on an airplane. Again, we're not getting hung up on logic here. You don't have any money? That's fine. Open a credit card. It's just a fantasy. Oh, you really don't have any money? Well, you could put that pussy up for sale. Then you would have money. Again, we're not focusing on outcome or circumstances here, but it's important to understand that you do have options. Simply understanding that something outside of yourself is actually causing these frustrations and it's not your fault, and understanding that you do have options and choices can dramatically shift this guilt punishment cycle that you're stuck in. Are you not convinced there's outside circumstances that are preventing you from completing your goals? Some companies invest heavily in understanding human psychology because influencing behavior can increase sales, engagement, or profit. They may use manipulative marketing techniques that exploit predictable aspects of human decision making, such as fear, urgency, social pressure, or emotional vulnerability. These techniques can contribute to negative psychological effects for some people, including increased stress, anxiety, guilt, compulsive behavior, reduced self-esteem, or difficulty making decisions that align with their own long-term goals. Becoming aware of these techniques is one way people can better recognize when they're being influenced and make more internal, intentional choices. And then there's other people and the impact that other people can have on us. But that might be for a different video.